Hey SuperVids fam, it's Ash from SuperVideos. Welcome back to our final episode where we're diving deep into the adaptations of two iconic post-apocalyptic franchises, The Last of Us and The Walking Dead. Throughout this season, we've explored their world building, gripping stories, fascinating characters, and terrifying monsters. Now in this last topic, I want to take a step back and delve into the overall adaptations. Let's examine how well The Last of Us and The Walking Dead translated from their source material to the screen. So stay tuned, we'll be right back with this final episode. Alright, before we dive into it, as always, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. Also, if you haven't checked out the previous episodes, make sure to do so because in this video we're wrapping things up, but there's tons of stuff that we talked about in the previous episodes that we're not gonna mention again in this episode. So starting with The Walking Dead, one of the key strengths of its adaptation lies in its ability to stay more loyal to the core themes and storylines of the original comics. This faithfulness has kept fans satisfied as they could see their beloved characters and plot arcs brought to life on screen. The show's early seasons in particular closely followed the comics, capturing the tension, human drama, and survival aspects that made the source material a hit. However, what truly sets The Walking Dead TV series apart was its willingness to take creative liberties and surprised both comic readers and new viewers alike. The showrunners crafted new plot lines, introduced original characters, and altered certain aspects of the story to keep even die-hard comic fans on the edge of their seats. These surprises along the way not only provided excitement for comic readers who were eager to see how the TV show would interpret and expand on certain elements of the comic, but also gave the series its own identity, distinct from the source material. Some of these creative choices worked brilliantly, adding depth and complexity to the narrative, while others may not have resonated well with fans. On the other hand, The Last of Us adaptation faced some challenges in fully capturing the essence of the critically acclaimed video game. While it retained the central narrative of Joel and Ellie's journey throughout a post-apocalyptic United States, some crucial elements were lost in translation. The intense gore and brutal monster appearances, which were integral to the game's survival horror experience, were toned down in the show. As a result, the TV adaptation lacked the visceral impact that players felt while navigating through the game's dangerous world. Moreover, the gradual connection between Joel and Ellie, which was a pivotal aspect of the game's emotional depth, felt rushed in the show. The bond they formed during their journey in the game was one of its most memorable aspects, and the TV series missed some opportunities to fully explore and develop this crucial relationship. Season 1 of The Last of Us faced criticism for feeling a bit hurried, skipping over several fantastic sequences from the game that could have enriched the show's storytelling. Fans were eager to see iconic moments recreated on screen, and some of them were disappointed when these moments were either truncated or altered in the adaptation. On the other hand, The Walking Dead TV series managed to deliver plenty of action and gore throughout its run, with the undead walkers being a central threat in the post-apocalyptic world. The showrunners didn't hold back in portraying intense and chilling scenes of zombie encounters. The relentless zombie hordes added an extra layer of excitement and tension to the show, making it a gripping watch for fans of horror and survival genres. The Last of Us, however, could have benefited from more frequent monster encounters to match the game's atmospheric and tense setting. The game's eerie and dangerous world was filled with terrifying creatures, and viewers were eager to experience the same heart-pounding encounters in the TV adaptation. Additionally, the game's darker and grittier tone, which played a significant role in immersing players into this world, was somewhat toned down in the show. A darker tone could have better captured the game's atmosphere and the constant sense of danger that accompanied players throughout their journey. Now let's explore how The Last of Us and The Walking Dead differed in their visual adaptations. The Last of Us as a TV series skillfully blended survival horror with drama, focusing on the emotional connections and moral dilemmas of the characters. While some fans yearned for a more horror-driven experience, the show's emphasis on character development provided a compelling and emotional journey through the post-apocalyptic United States. The Walking Dead, being adapted from a black and white comic book, faced a unique challenge in terms of visualization. The show's creators had to be creative and resourceful to capture the comic book's bleak and dangerous world, while also bringing it to life in color. They utilized lighting, set design, and visual effects to maintain the desolate atmosphere, and their efforts paid off in creating an immersive and visually striking adaptation. On the other hand, The Last of Us had a wealth of visual references to work with, courtesy of the detailed world and character designs from the game. This abundance of visual material provided a strong foundation for the show's production design, making it relatively easier to recreate the game's stunning visuals on the screen. In conclusion, The Walking Dead's adaptation managed to surprise and captivate audiences by deviating from its source material while also staying true to its core themes. The TV series offered unexpected plot lines and character arcs, providing excitement for both comic readers and non-readers alike. On the other hand, The Last of Us adaptation, while emotionally resonant and visually stunning, stayed more faithful to the original game, which might have limited its potential for expanding the story in innovative ways. And that wraps up the final episode of the season. Thank you to our fantastic viewers for tuning in and joining us on this exploration of The Last of Us and The Walking Dead worlds. Again, if you haven't checked out the previous episodes, make sure to do so because we do touch on some pretty interesting and intriguing details in those episodes that you don't want to miss. Be sure to stay tuned for more exciting content on the channel. There's some surprises on the way, so stay tuned for all of those. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's the end of this episode. See you next time for another super video.